everyone! This is a quick tutorial on how to make a French knot, which is actually an embroidery technique, and I'm going to use it today to add a little jewel to my amigurumi crown. Of course, all embroidery techniques can be used in crochet because it's just a way of manipulating string, and yarn is a string. A French knot is equally applicable to crochet as it is to embroidery. So to begin, you're going to have to cut a length of yarn, the color that you want the French knot to be, and tie a knot on one end. And then identify the place where you want the French knot to go. I want mine to be right here, so I'm going to insert my needle from back to front where I want the French knot to be. And for this, there is going to be a back and a front of the work because the knot will show in the back, so make sure that you'll be able to hide it, or it's not going to be in a place that's easily visible if you flip it over, especially if it's in a contrasting color like this one. So insert your needle from back to front, and then just pull it through all the way. And this is the tricky step. So hold the yarn in your left hand where it's coming out, and then hold the needle in your right hand. And then put the needle, lay it over the thread of the yarn held in your left hand like this, so it forms kind of an X. And then using your left hand, wrap the yarn over the needle 2 or 3 times. So that was twice. I'm going to do it one more time. And the more times you wrap your yarn around the needle, the bigger your French knot is going to be. So you can see that I've wrapped it around the needle about 3 times. So the last step is, without letting go of my left hand, so keeping my left hand inside this big loop that we've now made, pull the needle through all of those loops and just keep pulling. And you'll see that once you pull the needle through, there's going to be this little tangle that's near the surface of your project, and that's going to be the knot. So this is what we're going to be, what's going to form the French knot. But we haven't really gotten it down to the surface of the project yet. So to do that, insert your hook, your needle in your right hand back through the work, just a little bit away from where it came up. So I'm going to put it like right there, without letting go in your left hand of the circle. And just gently push your needle through, but be careful not to jerk too fast, because we're going to have to make sure that the knot stays at the surface. So just make sure that you tug the back a little bit so that the knot kind of amasses at the surface of your project where you want it to be, and keeping your left hand in the circle so that you can control where the knot lands. And to make sure that the knot stays at the surface, you can just put your finger, your left thumb, gently on top of it, and then pull the yarn backwards. And the reason why we do this is because if you don't hold the knot at the surface, then the knot might end up being over here instead of being right where you want it to be on the surface of your project. So I'm just going to hold it down gently with my left hand and pull back. And there you have your French knot. So it's just this tiny little knot that sits on top of your crochet work. And if you want to make another one, you can just insert your needle from back to front somewhere else to make another knot. Thanks for watching, and if you found this tutorial helpful, please like and subscribe to be notified whenever I release a new video.